Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well this morning. We, as you can see, are moving from our caterpillars to our butterflies to end the unit this week on caterpillars. So even though our caterpillars aren't butterflies yet, we are moving on because next week we have a very important week. It's our Mother's Day week. But before I begin, I wanted to give you a little update. Here are our friends. We still have 2 hanging and ready. We have 2 more at the very top and 1 at the bottom. So we are going to see what happens. I'll continue to take pictures and send them to you, but they are on the next part of their life cycle already. They are turning into chrysalis, so I have to be extra careful moving them around now. But here we go with our calendar. Today is exciting because it is no longer April. We are now in the month of April's gone and we are into May. Today is Friday, May 1st. So this week only has 2 days in it, and then we are into our second week of May, which has some important days I wanted to go over real quick. We have Sophie's birthday, Mrs. Dishi's birthday, Cinco de Mayo, all coming on May 5th. May 6th, we have Alice's birthday. We have Mother's Day and Memorial Day. So May's a pretty busy month for us. But let's get started with our days of, we're going back. Today is Friday. That means yesterday was Thursday and tomorrow will be Saturday. Today is Friday. Today is Friday. All day long. All day long. Yesterday was Thursday. Tomorrow will be Saturday. Oh, what fun. Oh, what fun. Now for our days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 All right, so we'll put our calendar away. And I am going to do a song with you. We are going to do the shake and move song, if you remember, where we shake our hands. So here we go. Remember, listen, they're going to tell us what to do.
Wiggle your fingers, blink your eyes. Wiggle your fingers, blink, blink, blink. Move your hands side to side. Move your hands side to side. Shake your hands, 1, 2, 3. Shake your hands, shake with me. Come on and shake. Shake, 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 shake. Shake. Shake, 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 shake. Touch your ears, touch your nose. Touch your mouth and your chin below. Move your head all around. Move your head all around. Shake your hands, 1, 2, 3. Shake your hands, shake with me. Come on and shake. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Pat your knees, pat, pat, pat. Pat your knees, pat, pat, pat. Move your shoulders up and down. Move your shoulders up and down. Shake your hands, 1, 2, 3. Shake your hands, shake with me. Come on and shake. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Clap your hands, clap, clap, clap. Clap your hands, clap, clap, clap. Move your feet back and forth. Move your feet back and forth. Shake your hands, 1, 2, 3. Shake your hands, shake with with me. Come on and shake, 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 shake. Shake your hands, 1, 2, 3. Shake your hands, shake with me. Come on and shake, 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 shake.
Good job. I hope everyone had fun shaking. All right, so we don't have any worksheets, but I wanted to give you some stuff to do outside this week. We like to practice our name a lot in preschool, and I thought it would be fun, since it's supposed to be a nice weekend, if you guys could practice your name outside, maybe with chalk on the sidewalk. If we could practice with painting our name, any different form of writing your name other than with just a pencil or a crayon. If you can show me you finger painted, it's fun. If you have pudding at home, you can use pudding as finger paint, just regular paint. But I'd love for you to show me a different way of writing your name. So whether it's chalk outside or finger paint or pudding painting, however you do it, I'd love to see it. So Mrs. Deshi had a fun craft where we fingerprint on one side, or we put paint on the one side. We fold a craft in half, and it magically imprints and has the same picture on both sides when you're done. So I'm going to show you this one first. And I went ahead and added a toilet paper roll, or you can cut a paper towel roll, paint it, and glue it on. And I made a fun little puppet, so you can go back to making your little plays with your puppets, or you can hang a string from the top and dangle it around. So we're going to start with this one. So for this one, what I did was I took a piece of paper just like this and folded it in half. So all I had was a piece of paper, folded it in half. Then what I did is I took a pencil and I made sort of what looks like the letter B. So I'm going to hold this up once I draw it and show you. And I made the letter B. Then what I did is I cut it out. So I took my scissors, remember, small hole on top, big hole in the bottom, all your fingers in the bottom, thumb on top, and open, shut, open, shut, open, shut, all the way around. And when I cut it out, I had this, and then ta-da! Open it up, and I have what looks like a pair of butterfly wings. Then, what's really fun to do is you can use a paintbrush if you don't like paint getting on your fingers. I like to get messy. So I'm going to use different fingers and different colored paint, and I'm going to leave, but I want it kind of thick because I want it to transfer to the other side. So I want some bigger, sloppier fingerprints. And then I'm going to use a little bit of yellow. What color is this one? Orange. Put some orange on, and maybe some of my colors will even mix together when I close it. And then how about this one? Purple. So put some purple in here. And then lastly, what color is this? Red. So we're going to go ahead and put red dots on. All right, let me wipe my hands. And what we're going to do next is we're going to take and fold it in half. And this is where you needed a little bit more than just a flat fingerprint. We want a little of extra paint because I want it to smush and mush. So we're going to create a mirror image on the other side. Mine got messy. It's coming out all over the place. So I'm just taking my fingers and I'm smoothing it out. And then watch what happens. I'm going to open it up if I can. You're not going to believe it. It looks super cool. Wow. Look at that. So you can see that my dots didn't say perfect dots anymore. They're smushed and mushed together to make a beautiful butterfly, but the wings are exactly the same on both sides. So then what I said is you can take a toilet paper tube. You can just draw the body in there. I took some pipe cleaners and googly eyes and added some ribbon, whatever you have at home, and make your own little either butterfly puppet, or like I said, you can hang it on string and fly it around. But I thought these were pretty cute. So there is that one. Next one is a science experiment. So for this one, sorry, working from home, phone's ringing. This one, we have a tissue or a paper towel butterfly. But this one's pretty cool how I did this. So what you need is, it calls for paper towel or coffee filters. I did not have any coffee filters at my house, but I figured, you know what would probably work? Paper towels. I cut some paper towels into a circle because a coffee filter is a circle. And then you need some markers, some jars or cups, whatever you have at home. And you're going to just take your markers and draw a circle. They suggested Mr. Sketch markers because they are not washable, but they're also not permanent. And they tend to spread better. You can try any marker, experiment. Maybe try a permanent marker, maybe try a washable marker. Try different things. I found that these worked the best, and I like them because they smell good and they remind me of being a kid. So what you need to do first is make a circle kind of towards the middle, but not too much because you do need some white space when you fold it. But you're going to go ahead and make a circle. So here's my circle. Then I'm going to fold it and fold it again. And then what you need to do is pour some water in a cup. Just a little bit because you only want the bottom to touch. So here it goes. You're going to kind of open it up a little bit so it's like a ice cream cone almost, and push it in. And as you can see, the water quickly is getting sucked up by the paper towel and it's starting to spread. Can you see it good? Wow, it's really starting to spread. So I'm going to do another color while that one sits a minute, and I'm going to do red this time, I think. So let's try a red circle. So here's a red circle. And I only did, the circle till it was completed. You don't need tons and tons. Go ahead and fold it just like I did. I folded it 2 times. I folded it once in half and then once in half again. And then go ahead and add water to your jar again. And I found the circle shape works better. I did try one using the rectangle and it did not spread as nicely as the circle did. So we're going to go ahead and put this one in, and I'm going to show you this one up close, and then I'm going to show you our blue one again because it's really spreading. So see how fast it already is traveling up the paper towel. It's spreading, spreading, spreading. And then look at the blue. You'll know it's done when the water reaches the very tippy top. I'm going to show you one that I did a little bit early. This is obviously a finished product. This is a green. So this was this dark green color, and this is how it spread out as I left it in the jar. They move pretty fast. Here is one I did right before I started this video just to show you. This was my blue. And look at it. So the blue is on the outside and it started to fade, and it shows all the colors that were used to make that color, and it separates them all. So there was the dark blue. And then this one, you can see it starting to almost turn purple again, and it's going to continue to spread up the thing. So then when they're done, I left mine just draped over my cup. Once the outside edge was wet, I just draped it over my cup, left it overnight, and then in the morning, what you do is this will be your dyed paper towel. You're just going to crunch, 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 crunch in the middle. Kind of like when we made for those of you who made the lobster, where I went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth when I folded, a lot of repeating. Do the same thing, and then you can pinch this together. You can use a clothespin, you can use a paper clip, you can use all kinds of things, a hair barrette, you could use a pipe cleaner. to pinch this together to make your beautiful butterfly. So when you're all done, you'll have a butterfly science experiment that looks just like this. So I'm going to show you one more time before we say goodbye. Look how fast it works. So here's my red continuing to spread, 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 spread. Here's my blue. You can see how my blue turned purple. That was dark blue, and now it's already purple at the bottom, and it's teal at the top. So experiment, see what different colors do, and have fun with it. But for now, goodbye. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend and gets outside. I know it's supposed to be beautiful today and beautiful for the whole weekend, so enjoy your day. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you again someday. Bye, friends.